Hello, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to construct the top, or we're actually going to have two tops for your stool. First, what we need to do is we need to create a new part studio. To do this, we're going to come to the lower left corner of our screen and we're going to select Insert New Element. Once we select Insert New Element, we can click Create Part Studio. We're going to rename this Part Studio, so I'm going to come over to the Part Studio 1 at the bottom. I'm going to right click on this once, and I'm going to click rename. We're going to change this name to Stool Top. Click enter, and it should change that name. For this, because we're making the top of the stool and its natural position is to be laying flat, what we're going to do is we are going to select the top plane, and then we're going to select sketch. So now we can see our sketch window is on that top plane. We're going to hide the front, right, and top plane, so we just see the sketch plane. I'm going to hover in our Feature Manager tree over top, click the eyeball, go to front, click the eyeball, go to right, click the eyeball. Okay. Next, we want to turn this to a top view. I'm going to come to our View Orientation cube, hover over the top. When it's blue, click once. The basic shape for our stool top is going to be a circle. If we look at our lower stool leg or our upper stool leg, we can see we cut a circle out of this space before. That space and that scrap material is actually going to be used material, so that we're being more effective with our material and not having as much waste of product or money. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up to our toolbar, we're going to select the center point circle, Control shortcut key C. I'm going to come over to my origin. I'm going to hover over that origin so I get that little T-shaped tangent, or coincident, excuse me, that T-shaped coincident constraint, and make sure it's snapped. Click once, move out, click once. For this piece, we are going to dimension this. So I'm going to click D for dimension. I'm going to click on the circle, hover over it till the perimeter until it turns orange. Click once, move this out. Click once. The size for this is going to be 13 3/4 of an inch. So I can type in 13.75, enter. It may get bigger, it may get smaller. It's just scaling it from the size of the rough sketch that you had created. Okay, I'm going to click top in my View Orientation cube. I can see this is black, it's fully defined, it is snapped to the origin, and it is dimensioned on the perimeter, or the diameter of this circle. Hit escape on my keyboard to get out of my dimension tool. Click our green check mark. I'm going to move this to a trimetric view, or click the upper right corner of our View Orientation cube. Excuse me. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to extrude this to give this depth. Turn it from a two-dimensional image to a three-dimensional image. So I'm going to click inside my circle. I'm going to click Extrude, Shift E for shortcut. And then I'm going to change this to the same thickness of my other material, because we're using the same piece of material. Our dimension should be 0.625, equal to 5/8 of an inch. Okay, we could also put 5/8, and you can see nothing changed. It puts it in those parentheses. It thinks it's a mathematical term. Okay, click our green check mark, and we've made our top stool. We will duplicate this in the next video and then cut some more material out of this for your second stool top.